It's a luxury not a lot of NHL organizations have, and it partially explains why the Tampa Bay Lightning are one of 4 teams still standing in this year's Stanley Cup tournament. The Lightning were not tipping their hand when it came to the injury status of Brayden Point going into Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final against the New York Islanders Friday night, but even if they don't have him in the lineup, they have a capable and like-minded understudy in Anthony Cirelli at their disposal. And there are a lot of similarities between the two players, not the least of which both of them could have been had by any NHL team, but fell to the Lightning in the 3rd round of the draft. Like Point, Cirelli is responsible defensively, and while he's not on Point's level as an offensive producer, he certainly has a knack for scoring big goals and creating offense when given the opportunity. It's just a compliment to, not only Tony as a player, but just our depth down the middle where guys can step in, said Lightning coach Jon Cooper. Tony and Pointer have a lot of the same attributes, other than the fact that one is right-handed, Point, and the other is left-handed, Cirelli. Their mental makeup and their hockey IQ and their compete are at elite levels in this league. Maybe, Pointer has a little more experience under his belt and he obviously has better offensive numbers, but Tony's another gamer and guys love playing with him. Point left the Lightning's 2-1 win in Game 2 with an undisclosed injury after taking only 2 shifts in the second period. A long-term injury to the Lightning's leading Conn Smythe Trophy contender and best all-round player would be a devastating blow to a team that is already dealing with the long-term loss of Steven Stamkos. And the problem created by moving Cirelli up to the top line between Ondrej, Palat and Nikita Kucherov means that 2/3 of the second line is gone, since Alex Killorn was suspended 1 game for the late, dirty, reckless hit he put on Brock Nelson that resulted in a 5-minute major and a game misconduct in Game 2. The Lightning go with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen, a strategy Cooper does not see himself abandoning now. The most likely player to take one of the spots would be Mitchell Stevens, who has played 6 games in this playoff tournament. Mathieu Joseph, who has yet to appear in the postseason, is another possibility. So there would almost certainly be a trickle-down effect, but the Lightning have the luxury of having the aforementioned depth and a 2-0 lead in the series, which makes Kucherov's goal with 7.8 seconds in Game 2 all the larger. It may require the Lightning weather a short storm or a long one, but there are few that are as well equipped to deal with these situations as the Lightning. Every team's got NHL players and we've got really good NHL players, Cooper said.